We are back. What's up, chat? What's up, bro? Welcome back to a brand new stream. And today we are chilling. We are chilling like a villain, and we gonna be vibing, bro. So obviously we're gonna go ahead and make sure that you can hear the music. They got the Sonic Unleashed in the background. We're gonna make sure that sounds good. Let me see. I bet we're on the phone real quick. We're checking if everything sounds smooth. We got an excellent connection. What y'all think about the thumbnail though, bruh? How does that beautiful thumbnail look? What we gonna be doing today, bruh? We gonna be having a chill stream today. Matter of fact, this stream is gonna be so chill that, look, I got an idea, bro. Wait, this stream is gonna be so chill, bro, that we don't even need a back. Not even gonna need a background. Give me a sec. Oh no, where did everything go? I bet, look. No background needed, bro. This is how we're moving today, bro. Cause we gonna be chilling today, bro. We gonna be chilling today. Oh, bro, what you think about my new haircut though, bro? Look, bro, it's cause I messed myself up, brother. I gotta tell y'all a story, bro. We gonna make sure to I get the story right, bro. But I messed myself up, bro. I messed myself up. Let me check if everything's going good. So look, I messed myself up, bro. Wait, you know what? Let's go ahead and pause the music for a minute, bro. Let's go ahead and pause the music for a minute, bro. I messed myself up, bro. Let me go ahead and show y'all, bro. I did this to myself, and I needed to get fixed pronto, bro. Let me show y'all. Look. I cut my own hair, bro. I cut my own hair, and it went horrible. So look, now look at me, bro. Push up, push down. Uneven, bro. But back to chilling, bro. Back to the topic at hand, bro. We are gonna be designing today, bro. We're gonna be designing. So look, this is what I have in mind, bro. This is what I have in mind right here. right here, where we go to our YouTube, we gotta redesign some stuff, bro. This thumbnail looks good, and I'm gonna show you how I made it. You know what? Let's go for a little white. So look, we gotta redesign this, bro. We gotta redesign two things, bro. This, and these thumbnails, bro. See, look, I don't like it, bro. I don't like them. And we're gonna start with the repo thumbnail, bro. We're gonna hold it. Hit it. Open up the file. We're gonna be redesigning some stuff, bro. Look, I don't like the way it came out, bro. We're gonna open up. I was showing y'all what I don't like, and the screen wasn't even on. Look, I don't like this. These two thumbnails. No, wait. This one, yeah, I like. This one, I like. I don't like this thumbnail. And I don't like these two, bro. And even if they're not doing as well as this one, we need. Well, actually, no, I like this one, obviously. I mean, these two right here. And this thumbnail, bro. This repo thumbnail. I don't like it, bro. I don't like it. I don't like it, bro. So we're gonna go ahead and remake this. And of course, we have the files for it, right? So right here, right? And I just don't like this. Like, something about it is making it not. So obviously, we're gonna delete some stuff, right? We're gonna delete some stuff. Alright, we're gonna delete all this. I don't know why this is like this. Oh, because this is a camera raw. Wait, is it? This is a camera raw. Okay, look. This is a regular file, bro. And something, I don't like this either. So this is the regular plain file. I don't know if we should pose for a new picture. Or what should we do, bro? So we could pose for a new picture, right? So we could. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if we should post for a new picture or not, bro. Because we have a red shirt. We have like this shirt, right? But this shirt was only for that, you know, for that thing, bro. Let me see. But I feel like this picture is good. It's just not. We have the original file for this anyway. We have the original file for this. So we could really remake this, you know, to the way we want it. So we're gonna go ahead and delete this. And obviously, right, this side's not perfect, but I think we could fix this up more, leaving the shadows on this, bro. Yeah, we could fix the shadows on that too. What is this? What is this group we have here? Okay, nah, we're gonna leave that. I don't wanna. Alright, bet. So look, this is what we have so far, right? Alright, bet. We're gonna move our files over here because I don't know if I want you to see what's in my file. I mean, there's nothing bad in here, but I mean, the graphics file, you could see what's in here. But we need to find those pictures. That's what we need to find, and I don't know where they are. Okay, yeah, I found it. Okay. So look, we need to redesign that, bro. Let's go to our graphics. Where is it at? No, we just moved it in here. It should be like where the date is. Oh yeah, okay, it is. Let's look for it. Well, there it goes. This is the file that we had, right? Well, wait, I don't even mind y'all looking. There's nothing bad on here. But we're gonna go ahead and go to Craya.ai enhancer. Now this is what every designer, y'all finna learn some tips and tricks here, bro. Cause I don't even know about this right here, bro. I look for a good song. Trying to look for a good song. Oh wait, I don't do that. All right, let's do. Oh, actually, I'm thinking about it. I'm looking for some music. See, I wish you could play whatever music we want, bro, but we can't, cause copyright's a real thing. So you gotta find something, right? I'm thinking, right? What can we listen to? Actually, now that I think about it, nah, this should work. We gonna vibe out. All right, look. Move this over here. Let's kind of darken the mood a little bit. That's too bright. Let's do AI strings like let's do 66. Yeah. Resemblance, yeah. Alright, but let's enhance this. That's gonna take a while. Not too long, right? But it's gonna take a minute. I'm trying to see, bro. What can we use to kind of get a good vibe going, you know? Let me see this. Let me look. Let me listen to. All right, we got it. We got it. You know what? This is a good vibe. This is a good vibe right here. Alright, look. This is a picture we got. We're gonna download that. Go back to Photoshop. Alright, so look. What we gonna do is we're gonna make sure we're gonna make this image look better. So of course we're not gonna leave this AI filter, right? It's just not gonna look good. Or even if it does, gonna look too AI, and we don't want that. We're gonna go ahead and clip this using Alt, and then add a mask, change that, and then we're gonna go ahead, make this brush, big. So you do that by like moving the mouse like this, You have black, white is to, you know, place, black is to remove. So obviously we're gonna place it because we're gonna cut this as well, right? So we want the places that we're gonna cut to be high quality. So yeah, and we don't want it to be too AI. AI is helping us, but we don't want it to take over, if that makes sense. So we take our time with this, you know, we could take our time, really go over the details, you know, maybe give some details on the eye, and you know, so forth and so forth. There's places that it does put a little too much detail. That's why we're erasing a little bit too. But then there's places that you could tell that need to have low quality on it. If that makes sense. So that's why. That already looks way better, you see? And this is still me, right? It's still the same person. It's just higher quality. We're gonna go on the arm as well. And we mainly do the edges, like make sure we do the edges good, because the edges is like we want to make sure the cut comes out crisp. All right. We go around it like this. Just the edges, right? Just the edges. We'll fix it up as soon as we're done doing the edges. And now we go around like the whole skin. And then you see little areas like this where it's too much. Go ahead and go over with the eraser. Even up here, right? Like, we like the detail. Don't get me wrong. We like the detail. We don't want to, you know, we still need to do we could still do some stuff ourselves to make it look even better. It's like finding a middle ground. Now for the shirt, this is personal preference, right? But I like to go all out on the shirt. Make sure the shirt is well detailed, you know, because we're going to change the color of the shirt anyway. So then look at this. Look at the difference on this. There's just more detail. It looks better. It looks crisp. It looks clean. What we're going to do now is we're going to Control E those. Go to Camera Raw. Shift Control A. Go to Camera Raw. And then we're going to play with the lighting on this. Right? So we're going to go ahead and zoom into our face. And then with the contrast. Contrasting more. Lighting is alright. We'll remove some shadows. Now remove some highlights and some shadows. Kind of just play around with this, right, until you find your little sweet spot. Kind of want to just a little bit of green, just a little bit. Dehaze it. And it's like, it may just seem like I'm barely doing anything, but look at the difference already. You know. Remember that we got to remove the highlights because we don't know where the light is really going to come from in that new picture. We're gonna have different highlights and different everything, right? Let's move like this right here. Something went wrong. Our image reset it. I don't know. Do this quick though. I must have got confused with the yeah. But look. Just the big difference. Too much lighting. It's already getting. Boom, 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 boom. Fix the lighting's already getting fixed. I'm telling you, there's magic to this. I don't really mess with the color grading at all. Don't want to mess with that till the end. and that image is already a way better crisp image. And now the pen tool. The pen tool, it's like a designer's best friend. You know, some people know how to use it better than others. Some people use it differently from others, but I mean, it's kind of hard to explain how to use the pen tool, right? I kind of just, you know, do my thing, right, with the pen tool. You know, like these little areas we could fix, so you know. But really just go around all of it, you know. And like I said, the pen tool is a complicated tool to use, but if you learn how to use it, you're gonna be good at what you're doing, right? You're gonna be, and once you really learn how to use the pen tool, like efficiently and anything. I don't know why we back. Okay, we're back. You go down right here, and then you see like we're kind of doing, you know, we got a little good thing going here. All the way down, and we don't really care about the chair showing or not, because it's gonna be faced towards the other way. And then you can see the AI on the chair, but like I said, we're not gonna keep the chair. Right, you can see the AI down there as well, but we're not gonna really keep the chair. And then boom, we have the cut. We go press this. Wait. Oh my goodness, what happened? What? What is this guy on about, bro? Wait. Okay, now this right here, we're also gonna go ahead and fix that. What we can do with this as well is I know there's more efficient way. It's just how I do it, right? It's like added to the mask as well, so we're gonna go ahead and put this like this. Select, press B, right? And that just basically pulls up our brush, you know. And make sure you have this on black and white, right? And then you just up the flow, make up the hardness, and then just erase all this really. Oh wait, no, I'm tripping. We erase it from this layer right here, not this layer. Like, look at the mouse, like this layer right here. There we go. Tripping. All right. Now we go over with this. Go over the hair, right? You know. Make sure, yeah, we make sure it's our refine edge tool. And you can go over some of these little areas too. And just that's to refine this, you know, our mask. And then we can play around with these settings. So we gotta make sure some of these masks are, you know, clean, right? Cause because we don't want to, because this side of the shirt is going to be visible, if that makes sense. I'm not really a good teacher, if you could tell. I'm trying though, right? You know, people could watch this back and then, you know, see what we're doing. And then behind the ear as well. May have forgotten a little spot. But like I said, behind the ear may not even be visible. Then we're gonna go ahead and move this over here. We're gonna hold Control T, flip this horizontal. And when some people do, they will switch, they will uninvert this. But I don't think it really makes a difference or it really matters. But that's just my opinion, right? Maybe it does make a difference. Maybe it does matter. I really don't care that much though. I don't think there's no need to here anyway. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna let's see what we can do. I want to add a laser to him, right? Because like in the game he has a laser, and then I want to make sure that of course the highlight, change his shirt probably. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead, see if we could do that. Exposure. Or this exposure, right? Add our own lighting. And then curves. These are for shadows. You know, so let's change those to shadows. And then for highlights. Alright. Highlights. I don't know if I even spelled that, but I don't know. So now for the highlights, we're gonna go ahead and first do this, right? Yeah, so now look, I'm thinking red, right? So what we're gonna do is hit like a little red. Let's see, let me see. So let's go in the middle. Let's do a glow, right? First of all, let's go in the middle here. Lower this like to like 20. Or should we do red on that? Good thing about this, you could always change the color. We don't want to clip this, I'm tripping. Nah, it's too bright. So it's always just playing around with this. We'll eventually get it, right? And then let's go for another one. Let's go for this time a yellow color. Let's put this in the center. Need something like this. Mm, that's not how you spell that. I don't think this looks wrong, right? But I just doesn't think it looks good. So what I'm thinking of doing, right, is we're gonna go delete that. This is just improvising. But back when we used to make Dragon Ball Legends thumbnails, like back then, right? We would do somebody like Vegito Blue. I just know because I know his effects. Right, but he's had certain effects, right, that we could use to our advantage, like particles, you know. But mainly lens flares, all this they had, right? Well, now what we're gonna do is go ahead and come over here, our particles. We're gonna go ahead and fix this up a little bit. There's probably a way better one we can use too. It's like cutting hair, like fading. I didn't even think about that. It's like cutting hair. I moved something I shouldn't have moved. I'll look right now, right? All right. Yeah, there is something better we could use. I think I know what to do too. Whose effects can I remember? I think who do I know for sure had a good one? Oh, Super 17. Yes, he had the red one. But I'll take this out. Oh yeah, he had the red one. Look, it was yeah. You'll see right now. This one. But there was another one too. Oh, 17 more. It was his special ball that he used. The one that went in the middle, yeah. Or you unless you merge all those together and then they give you the red ball. Yeah, I think that's it. All right. And now I have an idea. I'm thinking. I'm so confused. There it goes. It wants me to access the. Wait a minute. All right, and then hit it with this. Ah, there's a method I knew. Can't remember. It's been so long. Is it this way? Like that, right? We could do better than these particles, but let's see how these look. I'm gonna make them this. Let's go ahead and do this. I mean, we could do better, right? I like that. I like that. I like that. Now we can do the highlights on this guy. I think what we do need though, right, is like a big highlight on everything. Like this, right? What we'll do is yeah. Because he's bright after all, right? And then not this. Not this either. I'm picking the wrong thing. Let me stop rushing. All right. Now let's do the highlights. Doing highlights is kind of hard to explain. You basically just hit the highlight where the light hits. All right. Don't even add shadows. Fundamentally, isn't the best, with shadows and like how it would work and all that, but we're good. All right. Now for this, right? Of course, we still got touch up, so not done yet. Let's do the highlights first. Shadows now. This is just stuff we do, just touch it up, right? Make it look crisp. Now we got that going. It's time to, I want to change the color in that. I probably should have done that sooner, to be honest. It'll be alright. Let's go for black color, right? I think that's fine. Nothing too crazy. This Brady is just all painting, right? Kind of also add shadow, like more shadow Of course, we don't really need that shadow, right? But doesn't really hurt. I mean, it kind of hurts it just a little bit. Doesn't really hurt it that much. Stuff that people won't even notice. I'm trying to keep a still hand. All right. Okay. And then like areas like this. But look, even then it's too little to notice, right? Like right here, like these little areas that people won't notice. They're like behind the ear right here too. Of course, we notice them because we can zoom in. You know, we are designing it, right? But even then, there's two areas we won't even notice that. Y'all probably won't. Like, you forgot that area. All right, and now the highlights for him, or for me, right? Yeah, I think that's good. The flow is something you always play with. The opacity, I never kind of really touch, right? The opacity, yeah, I don't feel too much with that, really. Mainly the shirts highlight you want to work on first of all. If I had a drawing tablet like a while ago, they're really good to have. They kind of improve workflow. They make you like just make you more precise. Technique doesn't make you better, but I guess it makes you more precise. If that stuff matters to you. Damn, like, okay, there we go. More than anything, right? It's just kind of the highlight on the shirt. And then for me, of course, we're gonna color balance myself. All right. I could make it better. It's just I don't know. Kind of confused on this a little bit. That already looks really good itself though. Gonna see. We're gonna add a camera raw and see what. How could that improve the image a little bit, right? I like to add grain on all my thumbnails. Something that I just like a lot. That's just a little bit of vignette. Mid-tones, kind of yellow. Our highlights are. Our highlights are. That's our highlights. And our shadows could do. Definitely gave it some life. Okay. I like that. I like that. I like that. And now let's add the repo logo. A bug in my fly in my face. Should we add it like up here? Something I don't know where to add. Don't know. Or should we even add it? I think that works. All right. How do we feel about that? Yeah, that looks pretty good. Oh yeah. I mean, look at the difference. Let's just look at the comparison now. Let's. I know it's somewhere in here the repo thumbnail, right? I always. My goodness, that's a man, bruh. Now that is a humongous upgrade, bro. We got it. We did it, bro. We did it. It just takes time. That took us over an hour to make. Let's take that into consideration. Now we're gonna go ahead and upgrade that, update that. You know. It's because we're only supposed to do quality work around here, bro. Quality work. Now that is one fire thumbnail, bro. I can't lie. Bro. Yo, I need a, let me go ahead and, you know, wait. Wait. Bro, that is like beautiful, bro. I feel like there's too much on the face though, but I guess that's like, it makes it part of the environment. Camera raw, bro. Camera raw. The particles really did a number too. It's like we just, the highlights and the shadows, bro. I mean, we didn't add no shadows here for some reason. And the camera rating and the camera raw really did like the detail too. There's almost no detail on that shirt. That's one thumbnail done, bro. One thumbnail upgraded, bro. Now the next one, right? Between this one and this one, right? I'm low-key kind of tired, but we gotta keep going, bro. We gotta keep upgrading these thumbnails, bro. Wait. Yo, that thumbnail looks absolutely fire, bro. It's like a new style. It's like a new style I've been going for, honestly. We love to see it, bro. We love to see it. Yo, it just seen even this thumbnail come together, bro. It's just the placement, everything about it, bro. We are goated, bro. What are we doing next? That Hitman thumbnail gotta be upgraded, bro. This, I just don't know, bro. We have the file, right? And I kind of, half rushed it. I kind of half rushed that. I can't lie, because I really wanted to get to streaming, bro. But this could be turned. This could really turn. And the only reason we're upgrading these thumbnails, right, is because it's like a higher chance of people clicking, when you have like a good thumbnail. And I think, like, bro, like, yeah, we could definitely do way better, bro. Even with the cutting. Oh wait, we don't want to remove everything, right? Actually, let's put all this back. Yeah, let's go. Let's just go ahead and let's name it Hitman V1. That's like the V1, right? So now we're gonna do a new version, right? So let's go ahead and keep that, whatever it is, right? And make a new one, right? So I'm pretty sure we still have the save file for those as well. Or yes, this one right here, right? And it's like, if we put time with that video could have done so much better. But we gotta start putting time into these, bro. So look, obviously now, okay, I know what's going on. The file is different. All right. Yeah, let's just name that whatever. Really. All my files are all over the place, but I'm a very disorganized person with these files. Only because I don't know if I'm lazy or something. I don't know what it is, bro. But I just like do not care enough, I wonder how that thumbnail, like that video, or how that we chilling and vibing, like how does it look? And like, you know, that thumbnail. What y'all think about that thumbnail, bro? Actually, this one right here. Look. We can't edit it right because we like the beginning, right? But I have it in here. How do you feel about this, bro? You see the design too? Wait. So, you know, we've almost had nobody here, bro. So for the people that are in the future watching, what's up? How are you? How are you doing? You know, this is, you know, it's all about patience, really, bro. Let me tell you something. Let me tell the people, because, you know, these videos are always going to appear in the future. Let me tell you something. Patience, consistency. Everybody says consistency, though. It's kind of figuring out and breaking the algorithm, bro. Study the algorithm. You know, consistency is like, you know, of course, you know, let me go full screen. Consistency is a very important part. You know, uploading, getting your name out there. But also, you know, putting yourself out there promotional wise. So like posting shorts on TikTok, on YouTube, you know, making sure you make good thumbnails, making sure you got videos out, like, you know, always being consistent and just figuring out the algorithm. That's literally the trick. And you know, it's you're gonna make it. But I gotta, you know, give me some money for that NBA YoungBoy concert, bro. Oh my goodness. It's still not done. Give it a sec. It's about to be finished. Dang, she fine. My bad, I was looking at somebody. Come on, can this hurry up? Awkward. We got a Sonic Frontier song coming up next, bro. This is taking forever. Like taking too long. Oh no, bro. It's kind of really weird. And I gotta go to, what time do I gotta go to work tomorrow actually? Only I said just should check. Oh, not that bad. I don't know. I did something, I guess. We could work with this though. We could work with this definitely. We could always do more, like, you know, more upgrades or something. Why don't make my tongue look like that? I know my tongue dirty. Okay, like I said, right? Hair, most important part. Making my hair look good. It's always a hit or miss with these streams. I can't lie. Like, it's always you either hit or miss. Keep my eyes natural, right? You don't want it to be there to look different. Nah, we're not. There's no teeth there, bro. Trust me. Just always AI has a habit of doing that, bro. Trying to add teeth in places there's no teeth. Just loop the flow a little bit on that, and then boom, kind of upgrade this by a lot. I wonder how they did the hot sauce actually. Oh yeah, they made the hot sauce better. They made the hot sauce better. Nope, not my. We don't want to change this either. Don't want to change that either. Keep my fingers the way my fingers are. Keep this as well. Well, actually, nah. Let's keep it like that. Fix the hot sauce up a little bit. You can see the reflection of the key light on the sauce, the hot sauce. We could have taken a better picture for this. I'm just not gonna take this picture all over again, bro. Not at all. Now we gotta cut this. Let's go to camera raw and fix this actually. Add some texture to this image. Remove some clarity. Add just a little bit of grain. Already looks a lot better visually. I just gotta cut this. But look though, we're gonna continue this in the next thumbnail. In the next chill and vibe stream. This is where we left off, right? So, you know, I'll catch y'all boys later. We've had a good stream. I think we call it